Is typical of an artist. You know, most of us are finishing in misery because we trust too much people. True.
Absolutely.
I met once Manuel Fangio. You know who?
Yes, I do. Of course I know.
This great, enormous champion. Very, very seducing man. Very intelligent. I said, what do you do during your driving? What is in your mind? And he says, in the curve, nothing is in my mind. But then in the straight, the brain thinks. And sometimes you make thought, then they scare you. And he says, I was in one of straight way, and I say to myself, after that, I'm going to go in, I retire myself, and I will never do anymore. And that's what he did. Yeah. He retired champion. When people come to me to make an interview, I do not want to know the question.
No.
If I know the question, I will not be surprised, so I will react fake, can be. I will invent something that is not spontaneous. And I like to be surprised.
Well, I'm very rarely interviewing anybody, but I hate to know the questions. And it's perhaps the fact that we are both think along the same lines, that occasionally we stop dead because neither of us are embarrassed by silence.
Yes.
In fact, silence is a terribly important thing.
Very important. But in fact, to my daughter, then they are in the age of marriage, I always tell them, do you like your boy? And they say yes. And I say, love is good, sex is good? Yes, sex is good. Talking company is good? Yes. And they say, and silent? I say, yes, even silent. Good. Go.
I think silence is one of the most extraordinary yardsticks whereby one can judge everything else. It's la misura.
Yeah, I was very surprised because a friend of mine came to visit me in Vienna once. She was a very, very workaholic lady. A little because she need, and a little because she was like that. And she came to visit me, and we sit down with other friends, doing what we want. That means I was reading, she was reading something else. Then we were talking a little, then we were silent, and she left. She says, thank you, this is one of the most beautiful nights of my life. I said, what did you say? I thought it was a little boring. She says, no, we have done what we want. True.
I'm just wondering what we've experienced together. Have we seen a great singer? Certainly, without any doubt. Have we seen a great intellect? I doubt it myself, because I think it's not necessary. I think, in fact, it would spoil everything if there was an evidence of a great intellect. His field of activity is the opera. And operas, the librettos, are not particularly full of insights. Have we seen a great instinct? Without any question. One of the most spontaneous and the most extraordinary instincts that I've ever come across. He can get very irritated at times for about 3 seconds, and then he regrets it, and is one of the most charming hosts for the next
Can
10
you stop
minutes,
to buy
and then
some melon?
something takes his attention,